Just stay out of the way for now. Do you want to know what it is?
Your guard down. Should be out there fighting machines like easy around here.
No one goes into the palace without an invitation.
We all have our place in the order of things.
Okay, so this is really interesting. By landing in the water, I haven't gone through the gates, so my quest is still to go to the gates. I haven't been on the other side, so that invisible barrier is still present. But it's too high for me to land on. But by using the land in the water trick over here, I can circumvent all of that and just go straight into Meridian. And it's weird that Olin's house is open and the gate is smashed in. The cutscene has already sort of taken place, even though it hasn't, which is weird. It's a shame I can't get into the palace. That would have been really nice to do. But I'm starting to wonder now, like, there's a lot of guards on duty. And this is probably before they got news of the murder. But obviously it's... I wonder if I can use the lifts and go up and down in the lifts. What can I do is now the next question, really. And how far of this can I go? I think, honestly, I want to check out the Hunter's Lodge. I want to check out the elevators for you guys. I want to do as much as I can. And obviously I'll go back to my previous save so that I won't, like, go across the border or trigger anything. But if I miss anything in this video, or if you like to see anything else, anything new that I didn't do in this video, please let me know, and please get in touch with me by responding in the comments on the video. So even the traders aren't even here. So the collectors and the collectibles traders who, like, should be here, and they're not here. This guy's always good for a... one of those, two of those, some of those, one of those, blue gleam. Okay. Nice. 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 Not so nice. Great. Right. Okay. Right. So the usual traders.
Wish I could steal a moment like this every day. There's never any time.
The usual traders aren't here, so I can't buy the maps from them just yet. But this guy's here. I can buy some stuff from him, should I wish. Probably can't buy that much because I'm kind of poor at the moment. Okay. Alright, that's okay. So, let's go to the Hunter's Lodge. Pretty much there already, so let's go out. And it took me ages, like, to realize on many playthroughs that, like, there's what I didn't have to go all the way through the city, and there's ways up here to the Hunter's Lodge, and that just takes me directly to where I'll need to go. The Sun Ring, the Hunter's Lodge, it's all upstairs from Faith, and it's a well-designed city, don't get me wrong, but I'm just stupid.
Ronora, I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
Let's do it. Let's ask every question.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. In the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
You look like you've traveled far, Outlander.
From the Great Plains. But not alone.
West.
Never alone. This was a city of cages 2 harvests ago. Wooden bars leave marks. I kept those marks. I can still feel the bars.
They took you as a slave, but you escaped.
During the liberation. My friend and I, they'd put us to work in the quarries together. We'd grown alike, so we fled together. But in the smoke, the trees, we ran right into the machines. I kept running. I thought she was just behind me. She is still. Wherever I go, just behind me. And that's why I came back. To finally free us from that moment. But I need your help to do it.
A farmer
You're not like the
and a
others.
warrior.
You wear machine parts, but you hunted them yourself.
How can you tell?
A hunter knows a hunter. My people run with the great metal herds among the northern glaciers. But the glint hawks at Sun's Climb are too strong for me. So I cannot fulfill my vow to paint the story of my people there. How the madness of the machines spread to the Karja, and they sent their soldiers, feet frost blackened, to bring us here in chains. our shamans who sing the machine songs. Many were taken to their deaths. Their songs go unfinished in Banur. Help me honor them. Help me paint their story. I ask you this. Hunter to hunter.
Lots of people gathered here, certainly. Always were. It's interesting. Like, the plainswomen are, and men and women are clearly farmers. Oh, hello.
Hey, Reed. Didn't want to startle you.
Oh, yes. I heard of the tragedy that befell your tribe. The sun hung low that day as we traveled back.
So, this is the Temple of the Sun Priests.
Where we offer our daily prayers for balance. I'm afraid only Karja can participate, but you are welcome to observe.
Don't worry, I'm used to it. What are these prayers?
To recognize the sun is to recognize we live in renewal. By its rise and fall, we determine what to take up and what to set aside. Offered to its pure heat, the skin peels, and old time is burned away. We treasure the blisters.
That sounds
Painful.
painful.
Well, there is no glory without sacrifice.
The temple looks out on the tower across the valley. Why?
Ah, that's the spire, guiding us forever skyward, gleaming with the rays of the sun at noon. It is said that the spire's shadow lay across this mesa when our ancestors came to the valley, searching for a home. Thus, sun and spire join, showing the Karja where to build. The dawn of Meridian.
Always illuminating, Reed.
May the great sun always shine upon you.
It is true what they say. Not all religions are bad, most of them are pretty good. But religious people, it's a different story altogether. And some see light, some see darkness. Talk of light and shade.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
Not tall enough for me to land on, apparently, because I suck at it. It's interesting. I'd like to know more about the Forbidden West in the new game. I hope we meet the Plains people. Looks like they're mainly farmers. Can I call them out? No.
No, I'm awake and alert.
Okay. Can't call an elevator either. I wonder if one will come up on its own. Sometimes they do. Alright. Yeah. Guess not. I guess I'm gonna have to go down as well and check out whether I can call one from downstairs. First, let's go to the Hunter's Lodge and see what we can get started there. And then, we'll see about the elevators. And after that, I don't know if there's much else to explore up here, to be honest. I should have gone further around from that, but hey. Can't go in through this door. That's still barred, but then that's always barred when you first come to Meridian. All the quests aren't here. All the people that offer the quests aren't here, I should say.
You can do so much in Meridian. Eat, drink, dance. I hope I never come across Redmouth.
Ha!
Crush me with the flick of its tail.
Looking to get a drink. Excuse me, guys.
Wish the Oseram would invent a gadget to do this.
attack.
don't think I can help you.
Nora must have some sort of booze, right?
The sun shines on those who mind their own, so they say.
Who are you? Oh, I can't adjust the camera angle.
The cries of the merchants, the scent of the fruit.
Interesting.
It's a bit frivolous, isn't it? So many come to the summit and can't be bothered to work.
You don't seem like that.
No, I'm willing to work. I'm gonna do a lot of work. Might wonder why I'm not taking any scans in. I just don't want to at this point.
I have nothing to trade.
Oh yeah, these stairs, you can get to them a different way. Let's have a look. Still can't adjust the camera. I always suspected that those are private quarters, just for the leader of the lodge. I don't know. It's constantly dark in the city. I don't know if we're gonna get light very soon, apparently. Just been a long night.
I prefer the noble market myself.
Alright, I'm gonna descend down to the lower areas and see if I can use the lift to go up. I should be able to, because there aren't any guards, really. What about, yeah, follow the waypoint a bit more. Alright, I'll see you down there. Let's start with this one on the lower path. There's no one guarding it, but I have a feeling I can't activate it. No. Oh, suddenly guards have appeared, look. They weren't there before, I'm pretty sure they weren't there before. I don't know, I'll have to review my own footage to see if they were there before. This always strikes me as a strange, like, area. Because the farms around here are kind of, you know, they're cool, but there's a supply crate right here. And there's another one in a few other areas where it's like, it's right there, but you just can't get to it. It just won't let you in. And trust me, I've tried many occasions to find a way to get around it, but the only way you can get it is in that sweet spot there. Really gotta be there, on the ball, and pretty quick with it, because it's just in that spot. But then there's also a purple, like, what are they? The triangle boxes in one of the cauldrons, in the open cauldron with the stalkers and all that sort of thing, where the shadow cadre have broken in and are trying to corrupt, well, take the machines basically. And yeah, there's a box which you just can't get to. It's wedged in a cliff, and there is no way to get to it. I think it was like, oh, it's a secret if you can find it, and then they accidentally built too many rocks. Alright, this time I can see them.
By order of the Sun King, these lifts are shut down. Approach the city by the main gate.
Got it. Save here.
Check out these wares.
Would you like
Always
to buy
stay
something
bright.
today?
Always stay alert. That's what I say.
Fire order.
Oh,
Hello.
By order of the
Wasn't
Sun King,
expecting you
these
to
lifts
speak to
are
me.
shut down. Approach the city by the main gate.
So definitely can't get into the city.
Check out these wares.
But if I've missed anything,
Don't forget to stock up. Metal bot here, good prices, fair prices.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Hope the sun shines more.
interesting, they're still there. Let me know where you want me to go, if you want to see anything. I'm going to try and, over the next couple of days, explore all the main areas. Going up into the mountains proved stupid before because you can't actually climb up. But we know, thanks to Diverdjent, that there are other areas where you can try and explore in the map. And I'm going to see if I can get the Tornex so I can get a bit more exploration going on, so you can see a bit more of this map, even though I haven't done this one yet. See how much I can explore. I want to go up and see if I can get up to the Metal Devil before Silence says about it, and before we've crossed the gate, and see if it's any different. Yeah, up into the Maker's End, but I think that similarly I can't really do much with until that cutscene is triggered. But I don't know, maybe it's different. Oseram, and hacking the machines. I can enter the cauldrons and get all of that done before doing this, just to see if it's any different. God, the lengths I go to for you guys, I really hope you appreciate it. It does take, it's, after I've done this playthrough, my skills are way out of whack, because there was a time when I completed this game and got the platinum in it, and then New Game came out, New Game Plus, and I decided there and then that I was going to complete the game on the hardest difficulty, and I did it. It took a long time, it took a lot of stealth, and it took a few reloads and resaves, and you have to be as stealthy as possible. Like, bushes and stuff like this are your friends. Don't engage an enemy unless you know you're gonna win, and try and get the cauldrons done as soon as possible, because getting other machines on your side is key to win. I feel like we should end this by visiting the spire. There's nothing up there, but I think we should visit the spire. Mainly, I'm just glad that it worked, that I landed. VoodooTaco actually said to me that he landed recently, and because of where he landed in a cutscene, which saved him from death. Which is interesting, and I thought to replicate it, but as it turns out, I tried to land in a cutscene and I missed, so it's a very finite capture area, so if you don't land directly in that cutscene, then you don't land at all, and because my landings are pretty poor, I died on impact rather than landing in a cutscene. Of course, I did the aim and tried to land, adjustment of the camera, that sort of thing, but it was for naught. Whew. So yeah, let me know what you want to see, and I will try and replicate it for you and see what I can do. And I'd love to see how far we can get, despite the fact that we're not meant to be here. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.